tell Uncle Charlie I don't wanna talk no more. But y'all still on the book, please don't let it snow no more. Session depression, I'm doing it all. God, won't you please just answer my call? Tell Uncle Charlie you don't wanna talk no more.
Right, welcome to the Kitchen Talk podcast, episode 4. Today is a bit different. Normally Dean, the co-founder of Kitchen Talk podcast, interviews and talks to other people, but this time around Dean's in the hot seat and he's going to talk about his journey through addiction and his recovery and where he's at today. Yeah, Dino, there we go.
Over to me.
Yeah.
There's a man there making my Jesus. It's mad being on the other side of this.
It's different, isn't it? It's different because you know the camera and all there. But look at.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
Just go with it. Let's go with it from the start, you know, and early days.
Yeah, start from the start.
Start from the start.
Where to go from where it was a young age, isn't it?
Yeah. How far you can remember, you know?
So I grew up in Ballymun. Myself and my brother. My two brothers, we grew up in Ballymun. Jesus, my mind's gone fucked up. Jesus Christ. But look, yeah, we grew up in Ballymun. Easy life. Do you know what I mean? Single mother, raised three brothers. And yeah, we had an okay life. It was grand growing up. I think more around where my addiction started was probably around 14, 15. I think it was around 14, 15.
That young, yeah?
Yeah. I started smoking hash.
Right.
That was my first choice of drug really. Now before that, you remember doing the bottles of links and fucking Tipex gas, all that kind of stuff. But my first real drug would have been hash.
Right.
And I fucking loved it. I loved it. I remember sitting over the Delasad scale with one of my mates. And tried my first joint, had it, and I was absolutely great. All I had to do was bleed me bunches. But kind of progressed from there, moved on. But I started getting into the music a lot at a young age, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was a bit wild, do you know what I mean? I wasn't mental, I wasn't out fucking robbing cars and getting up to mad mischief and stuff like that. Did I get arrested a couple of times? Yeah, stupid little things on bikes or whatever. But here I'm telling you rob cars, but yeah, I was on rob bikes. I didn't rob them, but I was on them.
Did you rob them? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But great days in the blocks, all my friends, even gangs was on the blocks, you know what I mean? Drinking at a young age, hanging around the blocks, getting chased by the guards, silly little things like that.
Yeah.
But I remember, I think first time I ever took a knee was 16, 17. No, sorry, I'll track back to that. My first time I ever sniffed coke, I was 15, and I remember being on the blocks. I remember it, clear as day, I still remember to this day. It was given to me by someone, I won't say his name, but it was given to me by someone, and Jesus Christ, what a feeling.
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What a feeling. And I remember chasing that. I was like, I want more of that. But it was fucking pricey. It was €50. It was a fucking €50.
Yeah, for that age, hell yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I remember what I had on me. I had a hash branch on me. It wasn't mine. It was given to me by someone. But I remember having a hash branch on me. And I stole the fucking thing, didn't I? Yeah. Or I swapped it. It was when I sold it, I swapped the bag. Yeah, for a bag, yeah. So got the bag and fucking out we went. I think that bag lasted 2 days, but I'll keep that for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You didn't do it all day today, you did 1 or 2 or whatever back then at a young age. So, you know what I mean? But I fell in love with it straight away. Do you know what I mean? I was always in and out of jobs as well at a young age, so I was always around the bar game and stuff like that. But it just progressed. Like it literally did. I was drinking a lot more out in the blocks and stuff like that with my friends, and I remember meeting up with other people from Blanche, got to know these fellas and whatever. I remember going to my first rave out in the point called God's Kitchen. I was 16. Remember it's clear as day. I was out in Blanche. I had my ticket, I had my phone, had my few quid, and my mate was getting the bleeding knees or whatever. And true as God, I got robbed at knife point before I went. Got robbed at knife point, yeah. Sweating, and I remember your man wanted my ticket and my money. And he took my phone on me. I went to run and he fucking faced it. And all he did was point laughing, we were up and I fucking laughed. I didn't give a fuck about the phone. I wanted to go to God's Kitchen. Yeah. So my mate took a slap from me as well. He tried to get my phone back. So I went in and I remember taking before I went in. I think it was Mitsubishi. It was either Mitsubishi or a Chunky Love Fire. It was one of them. And fuck me.
The price is well back then, wasn't it?
No.
What is it?
€10, €15.
Pound?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. But man, I did me force and holy fuck, man. Yeah. What a buzz. What a bleeding buzz. So that carried on throughout the years. I wasn't really doing them every weekend, but they come down, so fucking horrible. I remember as clear as day. But I met one of my exes at a young age. I was 18, 19, and Caitlin came along, my eldest daughter came along. Do you know what I mean? So I was kind of settled back in relationship with her, and I was just still using. Do you know what I mean? Young, naive, didn't give a bollocks, wanted to still being out partying with my friends, and I just wasn't. I didn't really know how to be a father. I was always there with kids, you know what I mean? But I just didn't know how to be a father back then either.
The drugs got in the way.
The drugs got in the way, but I think around when I hit 23, I think it was, about 23, snowblow, I was introduced to snowblow. And that again, that was another high, do you know that way? But the 8 stone drug dealer, that's what I was, you know what I mean? I started selling it, and I thought I was living the dream, thought I was living the life. Man, I was fading away, I was the 30 end, do you know what I mean?
So you showed me a picture actually.
Fucking the statement, you know what I mean? You look back and you fuck me. But that really got a hold of me, bad, man. Do you know what I mean? I was literally going through really bad psychosis and all back then.
Can I ask a question? Why were you doing that snowblow every day then?
Every day. I was on them for 9 days straight, you sleep. 9 days, I remember that was 9 days. You didn't sleep in the stuff.
Right.
I used to come.
I remember, you smelled it.
It was so easy to get, it was a lot cheaper, better high, so everybody was on it, everybody wanted a piece of it, you know that way. But
it was cheap.
It was literally full. I was mad, man. They were mad days, you know, and I didn't know what I was doing. We all thought that we were living this fucking great life, do you know what I mean? I was panning me ex-partner and my kid off, paying them off to get away so I could live my life and be happy in the drug scene and do what I was doing and stuff like that. Like, I did really bad things back then, do you know what I mean? I should have been locked up for fucking years. Holding stuff and all, do you know what I mean? Just a really bad time in life. But
do you still think of a lot of what you done back then?
I try not to think of it. Where I am right now, I don't think of it as much. It's when you talk about it, you're like, fuck me, man, Jesus Christ, that was mad, you know? You always try to remember the good times, but there was more bad than good. Do you know what I mean? It just spoiled out of control really fast. My man fostered me 2 nephews in around that time, and I was hiding stuff in her house when I was selling, you know. But I remember the day my cousin, I think it was his 18th birthday, and at the time, around that time, the ex-partner's house was raided because someone obviously told I was holding stuff, and thank God I was after getting rid of it the day before, you know. And police came through the door, just went straight to the spot, so we knew what it was, but I wasn't there, thank God. But they were on to me, and I didn't know them, they were telling me they were on to me for months, but we were walking out to the garage in Ballymun, celebrating his 18th birthday, and I was packed with stuff, loads of stuff down my trousers. But we walked over, and I knew I could see the police looking at me, they were driving by, and I fucked all the stuff in the grass, went to the garage, and we were walking back, and my cousin fucking found it and picked it up in front of the police, and I was watching it because they're at the traffic lights, and the lights went green 4 times. So they're definitely watching it, so I picked it up and I found it, I was like, no, boom, he flew up. Sirens on, arrested him, went through the grass, he found it, I was like, fuck me now. I tried to take the rap for it, he wouldn't, thank God, look, it was all sorted in the end, you know, it was a lot of trouble, like, that I caused, and to be honest with you, I only now realise it, how much trouble I caused in my family back then, you know. I wasn't even allowed my man's house for a year now. Do you know what I mean? That was just for my man's security and my family, my cousins, my brothers. It was all this
trust gone, was all
trust, everything. They didn't want me. And it made me feel that small, like, it made me feel like the worst person in the world. And do you know what? I fucking was, because I brought all that on them. They did nothing, it was only me, you know. So I went off to England for a while to try and get my head together. I came back, got me an apartment at a young age, so it was like 24 hours, I think it was about 24 at the time, got me an apartment and relapsed straight away. Back on the snowball scene again, back in the coke. Ended up getting evicted out of there. Got evicted out of there, so back to square one. Met another girl, had a baby with her, destroyed that relationship, you know. I thought this girl could save me, destroyed that relationship through drinking and drugs again. You know, that went on.
Yeah.
And had another baby then as well, you know. It just went on from there. Like every time something good was coming my way, I was fucking destroying it, you know that way. So yeah, four kids. I went through. Look, I had a few relationships. I had a few chances at life to settle down with families and stuff. And each and every single one, I got around them. Through my own addiction, do you know that way? It fucking destroyed, man. It really did, and it destroyed them. You know, but my kids have always been there. You know, I was not that I was always there for my kids. My kids have always been there. I just could not be the father that I wanted to be, who I wanted to be. You know, because
the drugs,
you know, and I didn't know how much they were really affecting. You know, I thought I was going to go out the boys on a weekend. Oh fuck that! I deserve it. You know, I'm at the walk with my bollocks all week. So I mean, I can see my kids tomorrow. So I go out that night and enjoy my night. I'm fucking too hungover. I'm still up from the night before. Not taking me kids, promising me nephews and all that they could stay and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look, it when it came to a spot, so I started walking in. When I was single, I started walking in the hostels, and this is around COVID time, and that's when it was really kind of getting bad. I'm so sorry it wasn't. I tracked back to that. When I lost my friend, I lost my mate Dano, I played off that, you know what I mean? I played off the whole, like, my mate dying, I'm depressed down my head.
You're grieving,
yeah. I was grieving, but I was grieving through addiction, you know, it was trying to just give me an excuse to do something more, do more drugs. Yeah. Becoming this little fake drug dealer that I thought I was, to feed my habit. I wasn't even making money off it, you know what I mean? I wasn't even putting new clothes in my back, going around with flashy cars and that was to feed me habit, you know, and that's all I did, was fucking spend the money, push out me nose, up in a really dark place. But my depression was getting really bad, you know. I've reached out a few times, I've gone to Yap and stuff like that on a Friday night and stuff, or not Friday night, Friday day, for counselling, and
just back then, you don't
back then, a few times, it was a few times that I went.
Did you want to change?
I wanted to change. I've wanted to change for a long time. I just didn't know how to, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to grab it. You know, I wanted to go through treatment. I was ringing treatment centres and stuff. And I remember ringing a treatment centre and they were after telling me like 5 months. And I was telling the family, we were putting the Facebook status and all, I'm going to treatment, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to do this and all. And I was like, yeah, look at me, blah, blah, blah. But in my head, I was like, I'm not coming anywhere for 5 months. There's no way.
The other people see
riddled with fear, man. Riddled with the fear to do it. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't know what to expect. I was like, I'm away from everybody. That would have been the best thing I ever did, was walk away from everything. Do you know what I mean? And rebuild myself to come back out of that man, because I see you now, you know?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But back then it was different. But I went on to work in the hostels, and I was using what I was working, 12-hour shifts at night and stuff like that, and I was around drug addicts. So that's all I was around, was people, drunks, drug addicts, and that's all, that was my environment for fucking months. And obviously we were on lockdown, you know what I mean? Just coming home, fucking just anxiety, fucking calm down, depression, snapping at my ex-partner, fucking, do you know what I mean, blaming her for fucking
emotional everywhere.
So when we cut ties, I moved on obviously, and I bit the bullet because I was working in the hospital. I bit the bullet, and I went in to live in the hostels myself. So it was ironic, you know. You walk
there and you went in.
You walk there. That's you see people in there that have destroyed their families. So you hear their stories, they tell you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a drunk, I'm a drug addict, I've destroyed everything around, you know. You never want to be fucking like them. But when they're saying that to me, I'm not realising. I'm doing the exact same thing at home, but not even realising what I'm doing.
Expecting to be that.
Never thinking that I was going to go to that far to be pushed out, do you know that way? But yeah, so I went down, I lived in the hostels for a few weeks or a couple of months. Right. And I eventually got a phone call that I was offered a place. The happiest day in my life. I fucking cried like a baby because I've been wanting this place. I was on the houses for years. I've been wanting this place, you know. I've been given a chance the whole lot, and yeah, I moved in, and I swear to God, I was buzzing. And I was like, I swore, never turned into a party gaff, not gonna do it the way I used to do, and I didn't. I had a few little sessions here and there, but I wasn't this big man. Everyone was welcome to come down because I wanted to be on my own.
Right.
And that's where it ended me. Do you know what I mean? I'd have a few people there and then, but then there was times that I wanted to be on my fucking own. So I remember I moved on to a new job. I had to get away from that scene, man. That was just fucking hectic. You know, watching people get fucking stabbed, I was getting threatened, dealing with police all the time, dealing with people committing suicide, man. It was fucking major, you know what I mean? It was horrendous. So I moved on from that job, I got a new job, I went into night shifts, so I was getting paid monthly. So when you get monthly paid, you have that big lump in your bank account, you know what I mean? grab a gargle at 2 o'clock in the morning, drop them down 2 bags, box of bummers, smokes, onto the phone. It's the gambling kicked off then.
No, okay.
Do you know what I mean? So I was fucking sitting there just pressing a button, probably hours, sniffing.
On your own,
on your own, just pressing. Bollocks, I'm not to do nothing around. Jesus, right, bollocks, the night's not getting paid. Bollocks, I have another court date. Bollocks, I can't take my kids. Do you know what I mean? Fuck yous all. I blame everyone else bar me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She won't let me see the kids. The job doesn't want me there. I'm fucking sick of work.
Blame everyone.
Just blame everyone. I blamed everything bar myself. Yeah. That's all it was, you know. But I got to a point that I got so low on myself that I genuinely just wanted to end it. I contemplated suicide. I'm sure a lot of people had in their head on a day. I'm not gonna lie, on a day, you was contemplating every day. How will I do it? What way can I do it? And when you go through the funeral, you're going through your funeral on your head. Who's gonna be there? Who's gonna be crying?
I think all people can relate to that.
All this mad shit was going on in my head. You know what I mean? But there was a couple of points that came in my life. How selfish I was, you know.
Yeah.
I remember Kate and like, I hate saying because but I have to say, like, I remember my daughter was graduating from fucking primary school, and I was dying. I could not wait. I can't believe my daughter's she's going to secondary. You know what I mean?
Proud moment.
Proud moment. And I was happy to have a drink to celebrate that before the week happens. You know what I mean? And yeah, I missed it. Do you know what I mean? I missed it. Didn't go to bed. I'll go to bed in the morning. I'll go to bed down the wood. I'm alright. I'll be grand. Another 3 hours.
No, yeah, loads
I'll try and have a sniff up my nose. I'll be grand. No one's gonna notice. You know what I mean? I remember just sitting there. I won't tell you. I remember just sitting there. I was like, bollocks. I'm at the fucking up. And all the things were going through my head. And how sad was when I start fucking bleeding, trying to bleed and kill myself. Do you know what I mean? Crying out for help. Please, what am I doing? You know what I mean? That fucking destroyed me, man. I really did. Like, I hurt myself fucking much. But like, yeah, fast forward to that, like, I got to a point when I was in my apartment down in Larch Hill, and like, I don't even think my neighbours, I was really close to my neighbours down, I don't even think how bad, I don't think they knew how bad I was. Yeah. You know, there was a point where I tried to fucking hang myself a few times. You know, once I came down, the door bleeding open, I dropped, I cried on the floor, I fell asleep on the floor, woke up. Another time I was at the store with a lot of bleeding antidepressants. Drank a bottle of Jack Daniels and had my kid's picture in my arms and just please take me, God, I can't do this anymore, do you know what I mean? And I woke up, he still wants me here, I don't know why, do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is what I do now because this is where I am now in life, do you know what I mean? So,
it's deep.
They were moments, they were really fucking dark moments in my life, you know that way, and I was like, well, I need to stop, I need to try and fucking cut down, what am I going to do, how am I going to do this and whatever. Another relationship will fix me, do you know that way?
Yeah, you think.
And I stopped doing what I was doing for a month or so, you know what I mean? But I wasn't smoking weed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I always substituted one for the other. Yeah. If I wasn't sniffing coke or drinking, I was smoking weed.
Right.
If I wasn't smoking weed, I was gambling. Or else I was doing the fucking whole lot. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I had got a bleeding pot of piss in. But I was constantly living on my nerves because of all the monies that I owed. Do you know what I mean? Every single day for fucking nearly 4 or 5 years, all I did was living on my nerves. Always looking over
inside your own head,
inside my own head, you know what I mean? It just progressed for a long fucking time. But, excuse me, coming up to the bleeding, the last 2 years, man, I knew I wasn't getting any better on me. Like, I was just always down on myself, do you know what I mean? I was gaining weight, my stomach was out here, fucking wasn't really looking after myself, do you know what I mean? No poxy money, wasn't paying me rent, wasn't paying me maintenance, I was in and out of legal court, the whole lot. I was like, why do you need change in my fucking life?
You lost self-care yourself.
Lost self-care, you know what I mean? And I lost another bleeding girl, you know, I lost another relationship. So when I lost that relationship, I was fucking heartbroken, do you know what I mean? I thought that was the one, that was that was what I was going for. That was my future, basically, you know what I mean? I says, well, I'll start working on myself. And found recovery. So I started going on my C-swims with Paul Davison.
Shout out to Paul,
fair play to Paul, man. I fucking love you the bits.
Paul's good skin.
Do you know what I mean? He did. He genuinely stood by me from tilting out every single day.
It's a good mate.
Checked in. You know, we started going on my C-swims with him every day without fail. And every day, man, I just cried for months. For the whole couple of months, I was just crying every single day. How the fuck am I going to get through this? You know what I mean? So I started going on walks, started going to the gym.
Trying something different.
You know, I was trying something different, just getting back into myself. I was posting me little videos, I was posting videos of myself crying because I was saying to myself, I want to look back at that People go, what do you believe in being sad for? No, I want to look back at that because I want to see how far I came. Motivation to me. So I started going to gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, man, scrubbing me gaff every single day, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was just mad, yeah, so I started doing what I had to do, and then I bumped into some bleeding muppet called Jay Boone.
But
I got chatting to you there, I seen all these guys down there. I don't know, Paul, was it Paul that put this on me?
I can't remember.
I think it was.
I remember Paul, I seen Paul go on Facebook and all that. I seen him on the picture going out with yourself.
Yeah.
But I think he actually, he did.
He did. He said it, link him with the boys.
He did, yeah.
He brought me down. I remember going out, we did a C-swing, we met all you down there.
That's right, yeah.
So that's what I started doing. I started linking in with Jules, and in the process I was linked in with P8 House for me suicide.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, so actually, do you know what? Yeah, I actually forgot about that. When me and my ex-partner split up, I remember sitting in here, right here, and it was when was it? I think it was like a Tuesday night or something, or Saturday. I don't know when it was. We were sitting here. I was so fucking. It was a Tuesday night. I'll never forget it. We were watching the match in my brother's, and I remember coming home, and I knew she was done. Do you know what I mean? That was it. So I came back here. And I was like, fuck, and I sat there. Cried for 4 hours, what am I going to do? Contemplating suicide. I just took all my tablets out. I remember put them all down, and I just put 911, whatever it was, 911, whatever it was, stuttering out. But yeah, I just made a decision. I was so ashamed of England because I didn't want to reach out to someone, and I did. I picked up the phone and said, look, I need help. I don't want to kill myself. I need fucking help. And fair play to him, man. I don't know his name, but Jesus Christ, he was so fucking nice. He was so calm on the phone to me. Do you know what I mean? It was like he just switched you off and what you wanted to do. It was like he just switched you off away, man. He was really nice. He rang me back. You're alright, grand. The ambulance couldn't find me. That was the worst part, man. Do you know what I mean? I had my house coat on, like a big baby crying. I had to walk around the circles, and I ended up fucking seeing him out there. And I got in and I got shot in camera, and I just broke down. I literally just broke down, and brought me the bone. And I just remember, I just put my head in the wall, and I just stared in space for hours. Literally, what the fuck is going on? What am I doing? What's going on? I was just numb for the whole day, you know. My mother came down to me. My mother came down to me then, and just by chance I was leaving, so I went up and stayed in the house for a week just to have company, not to be alone. Do you know what I mean? Putting them up the bleeding wall. Do you know what I mean? But fair play to you, man. I love you, man. Don't really say as much, but I do love you. Do you know what I mean? She stood by me, helped me. Constantly checked in on me and stuff. The same with brothers and all. I mean, everybody was worried about me. But I got back on my feet. I got into P8 House, man. I had FaceTime, Zoom time calls with her every week, and she suggested the meetings to me and stuff. You know, I started reaching out to people about these meetings because she was asking me. I was like, I don't know. I said, you know what, Dave, fucking try something new. Do you know what I mean? This is something that you won't do before that. It's not working for you. So just fucking do it.
Try something, 100%. They always say.
You always
try,
when you hear about meetings, you always think that these junkies. Do you know what I mean?
First thing you think.
The first thing. I'm not.
Look, no one against that, but you think that's right.
I'll get to that when you come to the meetings. You know what I mean? But that's the first thing. I'm not like them bleeding junkies. You know what I mean? But Teresa, my good friend Teresa Farrell.
Shout out Teresa.
We're going to kill this. No, but I love Teresa. You know, I bumped into her at the shop, and I was saying to her about the meetings, about NA stuff. Now I'll bring you to CA. Come to CA with me. At least you'll be comfortable with me being there and stuff like that. And I went into St. Calpe, and I walked in, and I just seen familiar faces, and I was seeing ex-addicts that we used to call junkies. I seen them all happy, new teeth, fresh colour, smile. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Do you know what I mean? But anyone that knows me, when I'm drunk and I'm out of my head, I'm centre of attention. Look at me. Do you know what I mean? I was at the back with that, my head down. Do you know what I mean?
It was all different for you, Deanie.
I was waiting. I was waiting for that moment when it comes down, because I used to always say, I could always see myself, no one tell you. I remember watching a program or whatever it was, and telling me was in my head, and they're all sitting around the corner, holding and I was waiting, I could see myself saying that one day. You know, and it came to that point. Do you know what I mean? So I was coming.
Your heart racing.
It was racing. I was like, how did it deal, man? Do you know what I mean? It caught me out the whole lot. But I stuck around, and I remember the bronze trees go, do you want to go up a field? I was like, what? Field? Yeah, we're all going up a field, we're celebrating. This is 1 year, you have a birthday. You're a year sober, they bring them out and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
It's like a family.
So unity.
Yeah.
That's
Unity,
what it is.
yeah.
But I went and I just sat there numb, and everybody was just laughing and joking around me. I was like, what is going on here? I felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like so uncomfortable. I could not wait to get the fuck home.
Sweating.
Yeah. And I remember I left. I was like, Jesus, please, go on, just say we're going. So we eventually went, and I was like, I went home and I came back here and I fucking cried like a fucking baby, man.
Right.
I cried like an absolute baby. I said, I can't believe my life has come to this. And that's hard recovery, man. See that at the start, being in that moment, because a lot of people think when that, I can't do this, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something told me just to stick around, because you hear the meetings, stick around. You'll always hear them, just stick around and watch the magic happen. So I got up the next morning, I went to the gym, I was still crying, fucking doing my thing. I was like, right, there's another meeting on in Ballymum.
Right.
So I went to the Ballymum meeting. Then there was another one on fast and fitness. I started going to that. So I was getting nearly 3, 4, probably 5.
What's the other one in fingers and St.
Fingers and St. Calpe, and so fingers fast as well. Yeah, the other ones I go there. So I went to Cabot as well one time, you know what I mean? So I stuck around and I heard you have a sponsor, get yourself a sponsor.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck's a sponsor? What's he do? Go through the 12-step program. I was like, what the fuck is a 12-step program?
You don't know.
But everybody used to always speak about it. So the more I stuck around, the more I was understanding. And I think it was after 2 weeks, I seen a fella, I said, no, your face now. We got chatting. Shout out to Wayne, what a man. So I approached Wayne and I asked him to be my sponsor. And we got chatting or whatever. So within a week or so, he was happy to advise to take me on and on. So I got my book, and you go through the book. No, I don't think it's really for me here to explain what the whole book is about.
Yeah, but explain a bit. You went through it. You know what I'm saying?
So the 12 steps is more or less. It's more or less surrendering yourself.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Who you are, and you want to change and stuff like that, and it brings you through a higher power and stuff. And then you go to different steps of making amends and your inventory and stuff,
right.
Your resentments and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot more to it. I'd rather people be in the rooms, because I'd rather people go to the meetings to understand that.
Yeah, of course,
Do you know the way? But with a sponsor, when you get a sponsor, he helps you on the daily more or less. So you want to offload.
Could you ring him up straight?
Yeah, I can ring him anyways. Anytime I want, do you know what I mean? Once he's not busy.
Yeah.
Come here, it's the same, we're all human, you know what I mean? People have lives as well.
Of course, yeah.
You know, so I started going through the book, and I remember bringing my book home. And my daughter, she was wanting me to meet my 2 younger kids, and I remember bringing my book home to her, and I said, look, I had a chat about me getting well and stuff, you know, I kind of opened up a bit more about my addiction and stuff. She kind of knew, I told her before that, but we spoke. I said, look, I don't want to speak too much because I don't want to hurt you. Right. I said, look, this book's going to help me get well. And she was looking at me laughing, she was laughing at me, you know, and I was just looking, I asked her questions. She goes, yeah. I says, have you ever been ashamed of me? And she just looked me down and she goes, Dad, been ashamed of your life. Oh, Jesus. It did, it hit me. I'm laughing at it now, but it did it then, man. Fucking, it hit me. I was like in the bed now, so I'm like, all I did was cry, bro. That's all I did, you know what I mean? The emotion, but I was happy.
Were they happy tears, Dan?
What?
Were they happy tears?
In that moment, no. But I said, you know what, I'm going to turn into fucking happy tears. I'm going to work on myself. And I didn't stop growing. As you know, you've been around.
You see, everyone see a change.
You know, so fast forward, like the first 2 months of my recovery, maybe 3. Now I'd say the first 2 months. The first 2 months are really hard. Right. You know, like I was happy and I wasn't happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going out, couldn't make it down the sea swims on the Sunday and stuff, you know. But sometimes you come home, you're just deflated.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? You're trying to keep yourself at that high level of happiness. Yeah. That sometimes it's like a fucking sugar rush, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not a cocaine rush anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's just a rush. You just get
come down, though.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh fuck this.
Any kind of high, you know, you come down. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. But look, the more I stuck around, the easier it was getting. Right. You know that way. And when I start going through my steps and start identifying things of who I was, you know, when I got to a certain, I started making amends with my kids' mothers, with my family, my friends and stuff like, you know, it took a lot, and financial amends, even people that I owe money to, you know. I can walk down the street now.
Not looking over your shoulder. Oh, whatever, do you know what I mean?
Not looking over my shoulder. Not worrying who's going to knock on my door.
Yeah.
Waiting for my phone, changing phone numbers, blocking people, fucking messages or so.
He's going on flight bound now, right?
Do you know what I mean? I'm not getting all these texts, and do you know what, that was fear. putting on this big fucking macho man fucking, I don't give a bollocks.
Yeah.
I'm just living in fear, bro. Like, I was really genuinely living in fear, you know what I mean? And sometimes I couldn't even take the kids, sometimes I was just making excuses.
Yeah.
Because I was afraid what was going to come to me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, and that had a lot, all that fear had a lot, the part to play in my last relationship, because for some reason, I knew it was going on for too long,
Right.
and then the phone calls started coming back again. Do you know what I mean? And people were starting to look for me again and stuff, you know, and I was hiding stuff, I was hiding things from her, I was hiding things from my family, you know. So I need to put all this to bed, you know. So I start paying my way, you know. But through recovery, before I was in recovery, I wasn't working, and 2 or 3 weeks down in recovery, I got a really good job, you know, a really good job, and it was like God just answered me fucking prayers, you know. Like, I was financially stable again, you know. I'm able to pay people off, I'm able to pay my maintenance. I meant to put new clothes back, kids back. I meant to put a new apartment around, you know. I was getting all these things, good things back.
Yeah.
And you always say, like, it's too good to be true. Something bad's going to happen. Nothing fucking bad has happened.
Yeah.
In the past 5 months of my recovery, nothing bad has happened. It's only fucking getting bigger and it's only getting better, you know.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Because you're putting the work in and you're grinding all the time, like you say, the meetings and so it's like talk about more with the meetings, but what you couldn't recommend people to do it, you know yourself, you know.
I would recommend the meetings to fucking anybody.
Yeah.
And I mean anybody that's suffering with gambling addiction, people even with mental health or drug addiction, alcohol, I would recommend it to anybody, because
look what's done for you.
It's and not just me, a lot of people, you know, and look what we're attracting them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, I know some people do it differently.
Yeah.
Some people have it up here to be mentally stable, to move on and do things differently. But a lot of people have a lot of trauma, past trauma, and that's what I had. I had a lot of past trauma that I didn't really speak about in this because I don't want to speak about it. You know, it's personal, and I don't want to hurt others as well. You know, but like. I have a great family. I have a great relationship with my kids, my dad's side of the family, my ma's side of the family. My friends are all supportive. They're not always around me, but
they're there.
They're fucking there, you know. And now I want to make a friend with all of you, and I know you love you to bits, man. Like, these are my friends for life.
Absolutely.
This is my life now. You know what I mean? Recovery is my life. It's opened so many fucking doors. Do you know that way? It's started this podcast, you know.
Yeah.
Sitting in my kitchen.
Great, isn't it?
It's great, you know. And we've both seen it on both ends. What we're doing right now is like, you know, you have your running, you have the hiking, and you're attracting so many people. You put out motivational bleeding fucking videos or whatever it is, but if people are only seeing our phones, what our phones are like,
the phone's gonna blow up.
Do you know what I mean?
That's how it feels.
You know what I mean? And the amount of people that are just wishing us well, but the amount of people that are reaching out, and having this beautiful little fella coming in. What's up, son?
I was going to tell you something.
Right, can you tell me now because Danny's walking right now. Say hello to everybody. No. We're going in, I'm rocking down on the right.
Okay.
Go on, I'm beating on the right one.
And
And then you as well, go inside for a second. Alright? 2 minutes.
That's the joys of doing a live podcast, isn't it?
Actually, the two of you come here. The two of you come here for a second. No, they don't want to come here. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But look, that's life, you know, that's why I have my kids here on a Monday night. You know, I never thought I would have my kids here on a Monday night and get them to the school ones. The school ones. Mothers couldn't trust me on the school ones. Do you know why? Because I wouldn't bring the fucking skill. You know, and that's the trust now. This is my first skill one in fucking God knows how now. You know what I mean? And I love it. But
it's like, you know, if you didn't get yourself to where you are nowadays, you probably wouldn't have them kids yet, you know what I mean?
No, definitely not. I would have gave up so many times in my head that I just wanted to give up. Because I went over my head so many times, like, you know, you're just a fucking shit that. You know what I mean? People used to always praise me, you're a great father, you're a great this on Facebook, because I was a Facebook dad, man. You know, I put the picture up. I am not knocking myself. I wasn't a fantastic, I was a father, but I wasn't a great father. I couldn't give them everything, but my kids never really showed me less love. Do you know that way? They loved me, and I could have done a lot more. I wanted to do a lot more.
But you couldn't then.
You know, because of addiction and every selfish, very selfish through cocaine.
Absolutely.
100%. But we didn't know any different. You know, it just, the mind just takes over. The mind is a fucking powerful thing, bro, you know. And as you know, when you do come off cocaine and any other drug, you now have to deal with, all that up there,
Yeah.
what you've gone through, and it's always the little voice in your head trying to play tricks and fuck everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just go on it. Just go on it. Do you know what I mean? Deal with it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all we did.
Yeah, they were, but we didn't. We
I
didn't.
did that for fucking 20 years, man. You know, so coming into recovery now, being 5 months clean, and I'm still in early recovery, man.
No.
You know, but my obsession for cocaine,
Cravings low.
cravings are gone. Stuff. I swear to God, the cravings are gone. I'd always get a little taste for a drink, you know what I mean? I'd see a bottle of drink, oh, I should have that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do it because I know
You know
where
where it is.
where I am myself up here,
Yeah.
I'm mentally strong to say no. You know, I went to be mates before my first party that I went to since recovery was my mate Donna, and she wanted a shout out, so I want to give you a shout out, Donna Bradshaw. I love you. So that girl's been there through thick and thin, through all my breakups, through all my hard times.
Right.
She's always been at my door, picking me up, bringing me out for a bit of food, and just cheering me the fuck up.
You need
Do know
people
what I
that
mean?
can look.
She's a good person, you know. And look, we're friends for life.
Really?
Do you know that way?
Really?
But that's what happens. You'll always have good people that are going to be there for you. Some people just don't know how to handle you. Do you know that way? Some people just get you.
No.
So, yeah, going on. Yeah, we're recovery. Where I am now. Yeah, life is
So what's next? What's next?
What's next for me is, look, I'm just going to keep reaching out, spreading awareness, and just looking after myself.
No.
Do you know what I mean? If
Number
I can't-
one,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't look after myself, I can't look after anyone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm still working on myself. I still have a lot of work to do on myself. Do you know that way?
Yeah.
I still suffer with the mind sometimes. You know, as I said,
You're only human. You're
I was
only.
anxious all day. I had anxiety all day, and I was like, yeah, it's just how you deal with it. You know what I mean? Little obstacles getting in the way, little things getting in your way, and there were certain things that was said to me, you know what I mean, that hurt me, and I try out to fuck down, going on the fucking head. I don't think like that anymore, you know what I mean? But just breathe, take a step back. Well, how am I going to approach this differently? You know what I mean? And that's what I do. It just gives you some years of popping. Recovery gives you your life back.
Gives you strength.
You know, it gives you a lot of strength, a lot of courage, and a lot of hope. You know what I mean? And it's always you need to walk in it. It's not just like I want to go to a meeting and I feel great, because that's what some people do. Some people come in, they go to a meeting, they do one little swim or something, was not fucking great. 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Like on it.
really?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because they got that feeling good moment,
Yeah.
and then when they go out and start using it again, the shame and guilt doubles. You know what I mean? It just piles up and it piles up. You know.
So what
The
is-
rooms will always be there,
Yeah.
and we will always be there to welcome people back
Oh,
in. Do you know that way?
absolutely.
It's just we have to walk in it.
I was just gonna say to you, the people that they are joining and are going to the meeting with you or
Yeah.
whatever it may be, they have to want that. And
Yeah.
we say this from day one, and everyone knows this. You're gonna show up to a meeting, do 1 or 2 meetings, and think
Yeah.
you're being saved. No, it's not. Like, you
No,
know,
it's
and
not.
the same with what I'm doing with the run and all that.
Yeah.
It's all part of the package thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know it is. I mean, like
Yeah.
again, there's a lot of people reaching out to you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people reaching out to you, and you are pointing in the right direction, which is fucking amazing. But they have to want it. Look, you're a sponsor now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
What a man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
If you're watching it.
yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of reasons. There's a few reasons that I will never go back down that road, and mainly is my kids, obviously. My family, my nanny. See, my nanny, I love her to bits.
Yeah.
My nanny is more one
The
of
rock, the Rocket family.
My
Yeah.
nanny is probably one of my biggest supporters, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I just love her to bits. I was always number one. Always number one out of the family. You know what I mean? But she could never see me do any wrong. She always had me back, you know what I mean? I could get down and fuck with this stuff. I could get down and bleed and blow up a bank or something. And still take me in, you know that way? That's my nanny. She always wanted to see good in me, and it's I love seeing her.
Yeah.
She's so fucking happy with me.
Now I was going to say that what's she like now? Which even more proud.
What?
What's she even more proud?
I was just
of?
on the phone with her before you came up, and I was after being on the phone. I was worrying her up saying that I was going to say this is how you win your bollocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she said, you make me so happy.
That's great.
Just looking how happy you are, you know. But like, yeah, she's one of the reasons. Yeah, I lost a friend in recovery. You know, when I first came to the meetings, he was there, and I didn't know him a long time.
No.
But I knew him long enough, you know, and it was through addiction. It was through homeless and coming to this, you know, and I remember seeing him in the meetings, and we fucking just embraced each other. I was deadly, like,
Right.
you know, we took each other numbers. He was in our group for a while as well.
Yes,
Now hack, yeah, man.
Yeah. You tell me.
There was a message. God love him. He didn't survive. You know, He's gone now, God bless him. But
Yeah, so
there was a message he sent to me, and he said it was, if we keep using bro, it's life or death for us.
And how,
You know, and
what happened?
yeah, so
You
that
wasn't-
message
you
will
wasn't-
always stay in my phone, and it will always remind me that I'll keep doing what I'm doing for him.
Absolutely.
You know, his kids are lovely. Like, he like a lot of people love him. He was a great man. He really was a great man. He'd have you in stitches. He was a really, really bubbly person. You know.
Yeah.
But he's one of the main reasons that I kept my recovery going. You know,
good man.
I have his memorial picture on. I have it in my 12-step book. I always look at it. I mean, I always pray to him as well. So that's another reason why I keep on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, good man, yeah.
But like I said, and I'll say it again, it is life or death for people. You know, it's a lonely fucking road when you go back down that road.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure we relapsed many fucking times throughout the years. You know, never can know that's it, done.
Yeah,
I'm
we've all
done.
thought again.
You know, and I've seen people that have reached out to me and came to one or two meetings, and are really bad in addiction again. You know what I mean? I had my family members reaching out to me crying and stuff like that, and I'm praying to God. I'm not fucking God. I'm not a recovery king, Kenny.
No, but you can help them.
I can help them.
Then.
I can guide them into the right direction. The same way the guidance that I was given into the right direction, you know. And if they want to jump onto the sea streams, the hikes and the jogs that we're doing, I'm running with your man Chris
Tomorrow, yeah.
But this year, next week, so it'll be on it. What date is it tomorrow?
19th.
The 19th.
Isn't that so? Yeah.
Tuesday, yeah, 19th Tuesday. He ran 3 of the
So
64
Chris,
days.
Chris follows this page actually. Yeah, so Chris,
Shout
you're
out
obviously,
to you.
yeah.
Hopefully I'll have you in here soon, pal. Yeah.
Absolutely, definitely, yeah.
But like that, people reaching out to me now asking me to do free spinning classes and stuff like
That's
that.
right,
you know.
yeah.
So the doors are open.
It's great.
It's still early days. I want to keep this as raw as I am because I only started listening to podcasts now myself. You know what I mean? I started listening to Jimmy Bells. I was listening to Talking Bollocks. I was listening to Chris's stories.
And Laura Cabinets as well.
Yeah, Laura Cabinets as well. Yeah, shout out to Laura, and Chris.
Legends.
Didn't come on that sea stream, but we'll get you down.
Next Sunday, that's what I say, that next Sunday, yeah.
This be here Saturday, so you know, the next morning. But yeah, look, we have, the doors are open, you know what I mean? And I'm living a different lifestyle.
Of course.
You know the way, it's simple, bro.
Like you wouldn't change it though?
No, we would not, man. It's fucking simple. It's literally just getting up in the morning, I'm going to work, I'm saying a few prayers, I'm doing a bit of meditation, I'm linking into the group chat, I'm going to my meetings, I'm spending quality time with my kids at the weekend. You know, I had to step down as a football coach. I was coaching the under 12s fingers in Noya. I stepped down to focus more on my kids' football and stuff, you know. It's like substituting one good feeling for another good feeling.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
absolutely, yeah.
It's not drug related or alcohol related or anything, and that's going to destroy me on the inside or on the outside. You know what I mean? I have a great relationship with my kids' moms now. You know, I can be there for my kids. It's like life is good for me now. Do you know what I mean? Look back 40 months ago, bro. I wanted to kill myself. Yeah. I had no job. I was fucking thousands in debt. You know what I mean? I had nothing in this apartment. I had nothing, like literally fucking nothing. I felt like I had nothing, but I did. I had it all in front of me. Yeah. I just didn't know how to fucking grab it. You know, and the only reason how I grabbed it was by changing my fucking ways, changing who I was. And
it's not an easy thing to do. I was going to say that. It's not an easy thing to do.
It gets easier.
It gets easier, but again, like we said, once you're willing to do that and put the work in, that's it then.
That's all it is, yeah.
And get a few weeks under your belt. Maybe a month, and then you're going to start feeling.
You'll feel the difference.
You feel amazing.
Yeah.
And then people start saying to you, oh, Jay, you look big, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's when you start seeing that, then, like.
Do you know what I don't believe in? I was like, and this is what I was put on antidepressants a couple of years back that time. And apparently, like, I swallowed I believe 40, 50 of them, do you know what I mean?
All in one go.
All in one go, gone. And I put the kids' picture on, and that's when I was really in a dark place. But before I was at the tape, the doctors tell you, it takes a month for them to kick in.
What?
Yeah. Why the fuck would you want to go and take a tablet and wait for them to kick in and live a day as normal as you did every day, still feeling shit in your fucking self? Why not change it up?
Yeah.
By exercising, eating healthy, going out to a forest or a fucking park where there's greenery and walking and jogging, breathing the fresh air.
Best kind of
or going down to fucking Portmarnock Beach on a Sunday where there's pissings around, when the weather's good, you're looking out the sun and just everything's just calm. It's like your whole brain just goes, whoosh. Do you know what I mean? For that word, they come on the madness again. But you learn how to fucking deal with it differently.
Exactly.
Do you know that way?
Exactly.
So that's what I did. And that's what I'm going to keep on doing. This is my lifestyle, you know.
You build your routine. You have your routine. You have your structure in life.
Yeah.
You know what you want. You know, and you're still chasing them goals.
Yeah.
You know, every day is going to be a new day for you.
Exactly.
And yeah,
you know, I had me 12. I had a little goal list out there somewhere. I have it up there. I just want to take it out because it looks shit. But one of them was to finish the 12-step program. You know, I put that up in was it start November? You know, it's March now. I'm not doing that. That's one ticked off the out. Holidays. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to Portugal for the CA convention next show on the 17th of April.
It'll be a great experience, man.
Do you know what I mean? I can't wait. Yeah. And I'm after booking another holiday for me, my mother, and my kids, my girls. Do you know what I mean? So I'm able to do these things now and still pay out my bills and still pay my bills around me and look after my kids, look after myself. You know, I have stability in my life again. You know, and for anyone that wants it, it's just work. Just work on yourself.
Yeah.
Cut out anything that's bad in your life that has been bad, you know. Sometimes you have to be selfish for the right reasons, you know.
You don't mean to be what you have to.
No, exactly, you don't. But it comes to you. It really does. And I remember the first time I actually felt really good myself. And we're here with my mate Dan, aka Black.
Yeah.
And
so many Deans.
I was with my man, I had my man putting my Christmas tree, and I was at the getting my tax back and all, and it was around Christmas time. And I remember I was started buying things for the apartment. I was watching my tree go, and I was watching my mate, we were joking, we were laughing, we were smiling. And I was like, I feel fucking great. You know, did it last for a while? Yeah, it did. It continued. It really did. But right now, even though I felt shit today, man, my life is 10 times better than whenever it was. You know what I mean? Like, life is really good for me, man. And it's, as I said, just keep working.
Keep doing it.
I can't wait for this next week. You're on the week this Saturday, man. Smoking out there.
Great, wasn't it? Well, the ship, but look at it.
28 people turned up.
You know, in that weather.
You know, 28 pissings of rain, freezing. Do you know what I mean? One of the boys out CA, his mother came.
That's with his family, didn't he?
Do you know what I mean? No, like kids to old ladies to fucking people in CA, the people with mental health, people just come to support. You know what I mean? People out there supporting our mothers. Like, it was brilliant. And that's gonna grow. Yeah, it's already growing, man. People are already reaching out to us as well. Do you know what I mean? But it's all there for anyone. Yeah, you'd say to all you, whoever wants it, it's just reach out. Stop hiding in your room, feeling sorry for yourself. You know what I mean? Stop chasing that fucking next bag. Getting on fucking tick, making a prat of yourself, living in self-pity. Reach out to people, do you know what I mean? There's plenty of help out there, and myself and Jay and anyone that's in our group that you see in the pages and stuff, it's a simple text message saying, I need help. If it's not us that you need to go further about things, go and do it. I would recommend anyone to go and just ask for help if you need it, because the help is there. It's brilliant. We live a great life now.
Then just drop a text.
Drop a text. All this will be up on YouTube and Spotify. We'll have our Deanie back, thank God. Can't wait, because he needs to get anything going, because I'm fucking brutal.
Deanie!
Do you know what I mean? Did a fucking Deanie for a while, but but look, like we said, numbers will be up, the pages will be up on the page, and thanks for coming in on this end. Yeah,
how do you feel now after that?
Just feels relief.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean? I did my first chair as well this week in the meeting, so.
That's true, what day is that?
So it would have been last Wednesday, because it's getting near Saturday. You know what I mean? So we tell it like that way. Right, okay. What I'm going to tell you now, the meeting, that the chair went great. Do you know what I mean? Then. But look,
man, fair play. Look, as you said, Dean, you had to overcome some massive mountains to get where you are. Credit is due, you're smashing it. Yeah. Fair play, I swear you're smashing it, man. You and all the boys.
And girls.
And girls, Jesus, and girls.
I had to say that about 3 years ago, I was on a mad one.
No, for fuck's sake. But now look at you, you're smashing it, love what you're doing. The crowd you're attracted for the in the recovery, it's unbelievable, man. No, it really is, you know. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to be a better life. It is a better life. It's only going to get better for us, isn't it? Again, we'll talk about that hike. Just want to shout out the hikes in the 13th of next month.
The hike is the 13th of April. We're going to Tongley Mountains.
Yeah, it looks lovely. Love hard shape.
It's a love hard shape, so anyone that wants to get romantic, come up. But look, anyone that wants to get involved in it,
Great for the mind. Great for
Drop
the
us a text. We'll be on Facebook, Kids of Talk page, be on Instagram, Jay's page, the Ballymun running page. So there's plenty of other, there's
loads of things.
There's loads of social media out there for us that we're promoting.
Yeah.
But just reach out. That's all we say. That's what we're here for. We're just let people know. I know people probably think we're fucking mad doing all this, but yeah, we
are mad.
fucking are
mad. Yeah.
But guess what? We don't give a bollocks.
Fuck it,
Because we're living life, we're loving life, and we'll continue to do that.
And for one thing, it's not a boring life. Everyone thinks it's gonna be boring. Come out to drink. It's not. They're too busy to even think it was boring. You know what I mean? It's not boring.
Exactly.
But other than that, it was great hearing that story. It really was.
Only half of it.
Only half, yeah. You can't leave all.
We leave all the war stories out.
Yeah. But it was nice to hear from sitting here listening to you saying, you know. But yeah.
Done and dusted now. That's my story.
That's your story. Yeah, look, you had more. There's more people coming on Kitchen Talk. This is Deanie and Dean Kenny's baby. So
and anyone that wants to come on, they want to share their experience. I've had a couple of people asking if they want to come on. Just drop me a text on the pages, and drop me a text on the page, and
could be anything, Dean.
Yeah, chat. It's anything. Listen, it's this. This is going to be just obviously we kind of base this around recovery, addiction, and mental health and stuff like that. But like, if anybody wants to come on and share the story of where they are on the music scene or their culture, whatever it may be, just give me a text. We'll have a chat. You know what I mean? It's nice to just come in and fucking sit down, talk about a show, and inspire people wanting to do better in life, and that's all it is, you know. I'm going to continue doing this. We will continue doing this. Not just me, you, and Dean. The whole lot of us. You know what I mean? This is not just my baby, Dean. It's our baby.
Well, you're the co-founder, but look, we'll be in the background.
100%. But I want to say thanks everybody, and we'll leave it at that.
Tell looking shiny, I don't wanna talk no more. Oh, y'all said Lord above, please don't let it snow no more. Session depression, I'm doing it all. God, won't you please show us down to my call?